Let's talk about the loser generation. Gen X has been stereotyped as the cynical, slacker, middle child of generations. We are stuck between the monumental boomers and the much-discussed millennials. Often labeled as financially adrift and destined to be the poorest generation, a different story is now emerging as the dust settles, one of resilience, quiet accumulation, and immense economic power. It's time to look past the outdated flannel shirts and grunge rock clichés. Are you ready to discover the truth about the generation that is quietly dominating the economy? They are in their peak earning years. The simplest explanation for Gen X's financial rise is timing. Currently in their mid-40s to late 50s, this cohort is squarely in its prime earning years. This is the period in a professional's life where career trajectories have matured, leading to senior positions, higher salaries, and maximum earning potential. They have decades of experience, making them invaluable assets to their companies and prime candidates for leadership roles. This isn't a speculative boom. It's the natural and powerful financial peak of a generation's life cycle. Highest median household income. Statistics don't lie. When you look at the data, Gen X households now boast the highest median income of any generation. Their combination of career seniority and the prevalence of dual-income partnerships has propelled them to the top of the financial ladder. While other generations are either building their careers or heading into retirement, Gen X is at the apex of its collective earning power, funding lifestyles, investments, and the economy at large with a financial might that dispels any notion of them being poor. The bridge between analog and digital. Gen X holds a unique and powerful position in the modern workforce. They are the last generation to remember life before the internet, giving them a foundation in traditional business principles and communication. Yet, they were young enough to adapt seamlessly to the digital revolution. This analog-to-digital fluency makes them exceptional leaders, able to manage multi-generational teams and understand both legacy systems and cutting-edge technology. This adaptability translates directly into job security and high-value roles. Substantial home equity. Many Gen Xers entered the housing market before the explosive price increases of the last 15 years. They bought homes when they were significantly more affordable, and they have spent the last 2 to 3 decades diligently paying down their mortgages. The result is a massive accumulation of home equity. For millions in this cohort, their home is not just a place to live, but their single largest asset, providing a powerful foundation of wealth that can be leveraged for investment, retirement, or supporting their children. The sandwich generation inheritance. While caring for both aging parents and their own children presents challenges, being the sandwich generation also places Gen X at a crucial point for intergenerational wealth transfer. They are the primary beneficiaries as their baby boomer parents begin passing down what is estimated to be the largest transfer of wealth in history. This influx of assets, combined with their already high income, is creating a level of financial security that was previously underestimated. A highly entrepreneurial spirit. Defined by their latchkey kid upbringing, Gen Xers are famously independent, resourceful, and self-reliant. It's no surprise, then, that they have proven to be an incredibly entrepreneurial generation. They have founded a significant percentage of startups and small businesses over the past 2 decades. This drive to build something of their own, untethered from traditional corporate structures, has allowed many to create their own wealth and define success on their own terms. Pragmatic and tested investors. Gen X's financial journey has been a trial by fire. They entered the workforce around the 1987 stock market crash, weathered the dot-com bubble burst in 2000, and bore the brunt of the 2008 financial crisis right as their careers were taking off. This history has forged a generation of pragmatic, cautious, and resilient investors. They are less prone to chasing hype and more focused on diversified long-term strategies, allowing them to build stable wealth without the dramatic volatility that can plague less experienced investors. The power of dual-income households. While not exclusive to them, Gen X was the first generation where the dual-income household became the widespread norm rather than the exception. This fundamental shift in family economic structure has had a profound compounding effect on their collective wealth. With two professional salaries contributing to savings, investments, and household expenses over several decades, their ability to accumulate assets far outpaced previous generations, creating a high financial floor for the cohort. Lower student debt burden, relatively. Compared to the crushing student loan debt faced by millennials and Gen Z, Gen X got off relatively easy. While college costs were rising, they had not yet reached the astronomical levels seen today. Many were able to graduate with manageable debt, or even no debt at all. This gave them a crucial head start, allowing them to begin saving, investing, and buying homes years earlier than the generations that followed, accelerating their path to wealth accumulation. Quiet accumulators, not loud spenders. Part of the reason the poorest generation myth persisted is Gen X's cultural disposition. They aren't prone to the conspicuous consumption of their parents or the social media-driven lifestyle posts of younger generations. They are quiet accumulators. They prefer to build their wealth discreetly, focusing on financial security over flashy status symbols. Their success is less visible, but no less real. They are the economic powerhouse hiding in plain sight. A new legacy. The evidence is clear and compelling. Far from being the forgotten or financially failed generation, Gen X has methodically built a formidable economic base through pragmatism, resilience, and perfect timing. They have leveraged their unique position in history to become leaders, entrepreneurs, and the quiet engine of the modern economy. The slacker label is officially dead. It's time to recognize Generation X for what they truly are, a testament to the power of quiet persistence. Now that you know the facts, how does it change your perception of the generations and the economy they shape? Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget the link in the description.